Stars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Randall. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's the chosen one in at the 1. And for Denver, we've got Clutch. Alperen Sengun out there with Towns. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Clutch. Fultz looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clutch. Offline with his 3. The chosen one passes to Randall. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Fultz. Mitchell outside. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Lets it go. Hits the jump hook.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Here's Clutch. The rebound by the Jazz. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these 2 teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Sengun. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Here's George. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Karl-Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
And Towns drops them both.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Now, here's George. Last game he had 28 points. Such a wide open look.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Just a Clutch. The 17-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Towns against Randall. Shoots over Towns, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Here's Clutch. That shot misses, and Utah will come the other way.
let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Randall, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Fultz kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Towns. No good that time. Randall with some nice D. Jazz leading by 5. Inside, Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Towns, a screen on Kennard. Here's Mitchell. And again, Denver no good. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense, or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That free throw good from Randall. We saw the WNBA launch the Commissioner's Cup, but what are your thoughts, Doris, about a mid-season tournament being added to the NBA?
Kevin, it's hard not to look at the positive effect that the play-in situation has had on the NBA. Think about it, how much more competitive games are down the stretch of the regular season. So because of that success, I am very open to adding a mid-season tournament.
Both free throws good from Randall.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Here's Clutch. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Utah with the ball, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Randall with a screen for George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. Denver trails by 8. Fultz kicks to Şengün. Dishes it to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Randall with a screen for George. Floats one, and the rejection by Towns. Screen by Valanciunas. The Jazz with another miss. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Towns. Mitchell outside. That 3 off the mark. Utah leading by 6. Valanciunas passes to the chosen one. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The dish now to Mitchell. They set the screen. Randall with the block.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Wagner's checked in for Şengün. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Okogie's checked in for Clutch. And it's Dillon Brooks in for Mitchell. The Jazz also changing it up. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kennard. Here's the chosen one. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Plumlee with a screen on Fultz. Outside, George. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Brooks against Dinwiddie. Brooks, the pass to Wagner. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Wagner.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And, boy, what touch from the big man.
Kicks to George. Takes the three. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. In third, the Jazz.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Cody Martin. He's checked in for the Jazz. And he makes both free throws. Utah leading by 3. Here's the chosen one. 29 points for him last game against Golden State.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now Fultz following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. Denver passing it around. Here's Bates Diop. The pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Now Martin. There's 1:47 left in the first. Dinwiddie passes to the chosen one. Down low, kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Misses the three. And so Brooks will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 3. Throws it up high to stop the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's the chosen one. And a missed layup.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Brooks with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Bates Diop's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Toppin kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to the chosen one. To the middle, trying to end the drought. Toppin can't get it to go. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Back to Wagner. Pass to Bates Diop. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Wagner as screen on Plumlee. Back to Wagner. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's the chosen one. Plumlee with the screen. Here's the chosen one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The chosen one's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. The shot comes out. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Man, please give a big round of applause for you, Dance Squad.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Randall out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Paul George, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Here's Clutch. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Clutch has got his second bucket. Jazz trail by 3. Dinwiddie outside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Randall. Puts the move on. Martin the pass to George. 6 to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. There's the pass to Clutch. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Clutch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Towns against Randall. Dinwiddie outside. Randall with a screen for Dinwiddie. Martin wide open. He fires, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets leading by 4. For 3, Mitchell. Paul George grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Growing up around New York City doors, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Randall. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
Mitchell against Martin. Mitchell a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Mitchell. Over Martin. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
George dishes to Randall. Nifty move.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Fultz the pass to Clutch. Back to Fultz. Basket counts. Fultz has got his second bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
George finds Dinwiddie. Valanciunas sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Valanciunas, good.
Takes great confidence in catch and shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Right wing. Here's the lob to the hoop, and finished off by Fultz.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work. that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Randle with the bucket.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Clutch the pass to Fultz. Here's Clutch on deep. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Clutch has got 8 here in the quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
George with no one around. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to Clutch. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kennard in for Paul George. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Good on the shot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Kennard, the pass to Randle. Shoots over Towns, and Utah again with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last time out, he had 44 points. Looking to get it going, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
To the paint, it's tipped and stolen by Şengün. To the inside, a great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Denver. Mo Wagner's checked in for Şengün. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Towns. And Brooks subbed in for Fultz. And a switcher also for Utah. The chosen one, he's checked in for Martin.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Clutch. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Randle is doubled. Here's the chosen one. The 18-footer is right on the mark. The chosen one's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Here's Clutch. Utah with the rebound. Randle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Randle is doubled. Now the feed to Dinwiddie. There's the triple. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Denver's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
And Utah making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. To the wing on the left. Wagner kicks to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Clutch. He's defended by Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. For the 3. And Clutch pulls it down. Nuggets shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell against Randall. Carries it down low. Randall's got 21.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Mitchell passes to Clutch. Shoots a fader. That shot off the mark. And it's Utah the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Here's the chosen one. He's got 11. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the pass to Kennard. Here's the chosen one. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined. It's on balance. And boy, does he make good.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
You look at the explosiveness.
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
Shooting at an incredible rate. Man, he's making all the right choices, forcing the defense to find him each trip down the floor.
Yeah, in this case, the numbers do tell the story. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Fultz is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Towns. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Clutch in at the small forward spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Utah. They lead by 1.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Clutch, defended by George. Sengun kicks to Towns. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Mitchell's got the first basket of the third quarter for Denver. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's George, buried from 15 feet out. George has got it all tied up now for Utah.
Well, this is a specialty of Paul George. Mid-range game, yes, that's in the arsenal.
Stolen. And now Utah, fast break. Kennard, the pass to George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Paul George, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Denver now. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside, Towns. Back to Fultz. Pulls up on the elbow. And the dunk by Towns.
2 things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound put back by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
Pass to Randle. Outside, George. Kick by Randle. George with the ball. Now guarded by Towns.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Fultz, the bounce pass. A floater. Clutch, good. Now that's 17 points for Clutch.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Randle with the ball. 21 points in the game. Clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper. 16 points for the chosen one. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's Sengun. And he drops it in from the low post. Sengun's got 7 points in the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Randle kicks to Valanciunas. Over Sengun. That one rolling around and rims out. Nuggets have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Towns finds Mitchell. The Nuggets moving the ball around. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Randle. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And the Nuggets making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Jazz. Puts it up off the inbound. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And the dunk by Towns. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Randall surveying the D. And the rejection by Towns. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Passes to Mitchell. Towns a screen on Dinwiddie. For three, Mitchell. Another three for Denver. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Martin's checked in for the chosen one. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Jazz trail by 4.
Who's got Spencer?
Here now is Dinwiddie. Martin with a screen on Fultz. Dinwiddie. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Randall. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. A 2-point game. Towns a screen on Dinwiddie. Fultz finds Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can see Markelle Fultz starting to get comfortable, understanding how to thread the pass through the defense.
Dinwiddie passes to George. Picked by Randall. Elbow shot. That one goes. Counted. George has got his third basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For Denver, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays a game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Jazz. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Dinwiddie. And they pick up 2. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Utah trailing here. Martin from outside. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Okogie. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for Utah. Up top, Fultz. Dinwiddie covering. Fultz the pass to Mitchell. Şengün with the ball. Valanciunas is there. Great open look there. Şengün's got 9. Utah's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Now George. He's got 9. Valanciunas finds Dinwiddie. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Well, you love to see the intelligent basketball being played by Valanciunas, not just thinking about his own offense, but creating for his guys.
Now, here's Şengün. He's got 9. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For the lead, it's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Okogie, the pass to Fultz. Towns, a screen on Valanciunas. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
George, no good. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Mitchell passes to Okogie. The pass to Towns. Over Toppin. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Fultz. And that's now 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dinwiddie dishes to George. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's George again missing.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Pass to Mitchell.
Utah foul. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Denver calls timeout.
Foul. Second team foul. Denver calls time.
He's checked in for Josh Okogie. The switcher also for Utah. Plumlee's checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
1:02 left to play in the third. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. Towns has got the lead back up to 7 now for Denver.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Mitchell outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Clutch. He's got 17, and the 3 ball is good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
George with the ball. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Denver bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And the 3-point shot. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
They're just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket. And he knew what to do with it once it was there.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Randall, the chosen one out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Şengün. Denver passing it around. Clutch, good. 22 points for Clutch.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Clutch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
Clearly a foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Randall, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's George. The Nuggets leading by 6. And here's Fultz. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to Clutch. Fades and shoots. Utah with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. He kicks it to George. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Yes, that goes in.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Williams has a screen for Mitchell. Pass to Fultz. Mitchell outside. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Utah calls timeout. Valanciunas is checked in for Utah. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. The 3 from George. And they'll get another chance. And Valanciunas kicks to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. And it's George again missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Bucket is good. And now a 9-point Denver lead.
Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep, George. And it's Denver with the rebound.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mitchell against Kennard. Kicks to George. Over to the left wing. The chosen one. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 7th assist in the game. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Nuggets. 6-point lead. Pass to Şengün. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Randall with a screen for George. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be revoked.
And he makes the first. So he makes both from the line. Denver leading by 7. Now Mitchell. Pass to Clutch. It's Williams, high post. Here's Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Randall outside. He dishes it to George. Over Mitchell. And there's Paul George on the assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Fultz finds Şengün. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. George with the ball. Williams picks him up.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Mitchell, and it's Denver scoring again.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Kennard, the best of the chosen one. And that one drops for him. The chosen one's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Randall against Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Utah, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Denver. Both free throws good from Randall.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
And the pass to Şengün. Here's Clutch, defended by George. Mitchell outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here's George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 17 now, just in the second half. Fultz with the ball. Mitchell outside. Back to Fultz. Pass to Şengün. Mitchell outside. Inside. And there's Fultz on the assist by Mitchell. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And the Jazz call time here. And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Kennard against Mitchell.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And Mitchell drops them both. And the Jazz with possession here. And here's George. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
Fultz the pass to Mitchell. Down low. Shoots it up. Şengün no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jazz trail by 5. Passes it to George. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. This one for 3. No good.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Mitchell against Kennard. Mitchell passes to Şengün. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. George looking around. Pass to the chosen one. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Şengün. Now Mitchell. The 11-footer. Again, the Nuggets score.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Valanciunas with a screen on Towns. Here's George. And it's denied. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Şengün. Here's Clutch. Launches it. And again, Denver with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Left side, George. It's blocked. And they get it back. Clock at 4. Kennard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now here's Fultz. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl-Anthony Towns, you look so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.